Matt Roloff remarries Caryn after divorce, a new chapter in the Roloff family's legacy. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. For nearly 2 decades, Little People, Big World has given fans an inside look at the highs and lows of the Roloff family. What started as a documentary-style reality series on TLC in 2006 quickly evolved into one of the network's longest-running shows, with audiences captivated by the unique struggles, triumphs, and interpersonal drama of the Roloffs. At the heart of the series has always been Matt Roloff, the determined, often stubborn, but endlessly ambitious patriarch who built both a farm and a television empire out of his dream for a family legacy. But for all the joy viewers have seen over the years, they've also witnessed heartbreak. The most shocking moment came in 2016 when Matt and his first wife Amy Roloff announced their divorce after nearly 30 years of marriage. Fans who had followed their love story from the beginning were stunned. Their relationship had been far from perfect, often marked by heated arguments and conflicting visions for the farm, but many assumed that their shared history and devotion to family would carry them through. The divorce split not only the Roloff household, but also divided Little People, Big World viewers. Some supported Amy as she started over, moving off the family farm and beginning a new relationship with Chris Merrick, whom she later married in 2021. Others sympathized with Matt, who seemed lost and uncertain about his future after decades of being defined by his marriage and family. What no one could have predicted, however, was that Matt would find lasting love again. This time with someone who had been in his life for years already, Caryn Chandler. Caryn wasn't just an outsider or a new flame. She had worked as a longtime manager on Roloff farms and had been close to the family long before she and Matt became romantically involved. Their relationship sparked endless debates among fans, with some accusing Matt of moving on too quickly and others speculating about overlap between his marriage and his courtship with Caryn. Despite the controversy, Matt and Caryn's bond deepened over time. They weathered years of public scrutiny, family tension, and online gossip, emerging stronger each year. After Matt proposed to Caryn in 2023, fans eagerly awaited wedding details, wondering if this would truly mark a fresh start for the Roloff patriarch. Now, that moment has arrived. Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler are officially remarried. Their union represents not just a personal victory for Matt, but also a major turning point in the ongoing saga of the Roloff family. For a man who has been both celebrated and criticized for his choices, finding love again in his 60s is a reminder that new beginnings are always possible, even after painful endings. The remarriage also raises important questions about the family's dynamics going forward. How will Amy handle her ex-husband's second marriage? What role will Caryn play in the lives of the Roloff children and grandchildren? And, perhaps most controversially, what does this mean for the future of Roloff Farms, the iconic property at the center of nearly every family dispute? This article will explore the journey that brought Matt from heartbreak to happiness, examining his past marriage to Amy, the blossoming of his relationship with Caryn, the details of their wedding, the reactions from family and fans, and the broader implications for the Roloff legacy. Love stories are rarely simple, and in the Roloff family, they are never without drama. But for Matt and Caryn, this remarriage marks the start of a new and perhaps final chapter in their story. Before Matt Roloff remarried Caryn Chandler, his life was deeply intertwined with Amy Roloff. Their nearly 3-decade marriage wasn't just a personal union, it became the emotional backbone of Little People, Big World LPBW. To understand why Matt's remarriage to Caryn is so significant, we first need to revisit the marriage that came before it, a relationship that shaped not only their family, but also the public's perception of the Roloffs. Matt Roloff and Amy Knight, her maiden name, first crossed paths in the early 1980s. Both were born with dwarfism, though with different genetic conditions. Matt has dystrophic dysplasia, while Amy was born with achondroplasia. Their shared experience of living in an average-sized world gave them common ground, but it was their personalities that brought them together. The two met at a Little People of America (LPA) convention, an event that connected individuals with dwarfism and their families. Sparks flew quickly. Matt, The dreamer and visionary was outgoing and determined, always thinking big and refusing to let his physical limitations define him. Amy, more grounded and cautious, was warm, nurturing, and known for her strong sense of practicality. Despite their differences, they balanced each other out. They married in 1987, and it wasn't long before they began building the life that would eventually lead to a television series. After their wedding, Matt and Amy settled in Oregon. In 1990, they purchased a fixer-upper farmhouse on 34 acres of land in Helvetia, just outside of Portland. At the time, it was a modest property, but Matt saw potential. With big dreams and relentless energy, he gradually transformed the farm into a wonderland, complete with pirate ships, pumpkin patches, medieval castles, and more. Roloff Farms became both a family home and a business. The annual pumpkin season drew thousands of visitors, and the property grew into a major tourist attraction. For many years, it symbolized Matt and Amy's partnership, the physical manifestation of their shared work ethic and family values. Between 1990 and 1997, Matt and Amy welcomed 4 children: twins Zach and Jeremy, 1990, Molly, 1993, and Jacob, 1997. Raising 4 kids while maintaining the farm was no easy task, especially as the family navigated the challenges of dwarfism. Zach, like his parents, was born with achondroplasia, while Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob are average height. This mix of statures added complexity to family life, but it also showcased the unique dynamic of the Roloffs. TLC producers saw a story worth telling, and in 2006, Little People, Big World premiered, offering an unprecedented look into the lives of a family where 3 members had dwarfism while others did not. From the start of LPBW, viewers saw that Matt and Amy had very different approaches to life. Matt was always dreaming up new projects, often spending money on big ideas, while Amy focused on stability and day-to-day responsibilities. Their clashing personalities created tension, and as the seasons went on, those tensions only grew more obvious. On screen, fans witnessed arguments about parenting, business decisions, and the future of Roloff Farms. Off-screen, the couple was also struggling. Matt often traveled or worked long hours, leaving Amy feeling isolated. Meanwhile, Amy's focus on the children and home sometimes left Matt feeling neglected. By 2014, Matt and Amy publicly admitted to marital problems. In one memorable episode, Matt even moved into a separate part of the house, citing their inability to live together peacefully.